my first time doing a little video for one of these things, but I'll give it a shot. So we've all had the problem where the E90 cup holder does not open, and I figured it out. This cup holder actually did not work for about 2 years, and just solved it right now, so I'm going to show you how it works. There's really only one thing you got to know, and actually there's two problems you can have. Up here, this can come undone, and when it's on the inside of the cavity here, it'll hit it, and it'll become jammed, and all you do is simply put it back in there. And simply is a big word. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it can go back in there. The other thing to note is this part here. There's a little metal spring in here, and no video on YouTube was able to tell me what that little spring does or where it goes, and it sort of makes sense. What it does, actually I'll just show you in the next little part. I got the whole thing apart. It's a bastard to take apart. There's no doubt about that. I've used this really tiny, this tiny jeweler's screwdriver, and I just plucked it out of the ends on these little pieces here. And once I got all 6, then the back 2 were fairly easy to get out. So there's this stupid spring inside, and when I first opened it, this spring was just rattling on the inside. I had no idea what it did. I went to YouTube, there's no answer. And what ultimately happens is it connects into this little piece. And you have to assemble it in a funky way, which I'll try and replicate. This is my first video. I don't really know how to do these great, but you put it back in, and basically extends out when so the spring actually sits back here, but that little clip stays here when you put the cup holder back in. So just a little second here. I've put the little spring in. It fits in the hole, and you want to make sure the cup is fully extended out. Very finicky, but the next thing you want to do is get the little spring, the top of it, inside that little hole. And then basically you push it back together, which I'm having a hard time doing holding the damn phone, but you'll push it back together, push this in, and that thing will extend out. And then it'll all click in, it'll all work, and you'll be really happy with the results. You see now, I just did the action because there's no way I could get that camera to work. But the metal spring part is there, and the thing's closed, and then when you push on it, it just comes right out. It's fucking slick. There you go.